Hi you guys, it's Matea with Elegant Embellishments, and today I'm here to share with you something I am just like so ecstatic about. Dee at Elegant Embellishments has decided to do some pre-orders for molds, and she sent me a ton. Initially when I had talked to her, she said she was just sending me a couple, and oh my gosh, I'm so over the moon. So I'm going to share them all with you, and I'm going to be taking them in and out of bags just because she's got the names on them so that I can tell you guys what they are. And so here we go. There's this first one. It's Flourish 4 M024, and it's a scroll with leaves. So really pretty, and all of these are really flexible silicone molds, so you can use your polymer clay, and some of the more detailed ones you probably want to use resin cast for. So there's that one. This next one is called M012 Lady Cameo, and it's just a really pretty cameo, a really nice size. You could use this for making jewelry pieces, or even like jewelry, or I said jewelry, or even like cards or layouts. And so that one is really fun. And probably what I'll do, so you guys can get a good look at these, I will do a tutorial on playing with these so that you can see how they work. This next one is called her M001 Dress Form Mold Set, and this one is really fun because it's got like a purse, a heart, this little thing here says Girls Night Out, there's a nail polish, a dress form, this is a heart that says love, a little purse, and then there's this little cabochon here that has a shoe and it says Clubbin'. And then there's little lips and another little like purse or shopping bag. So really fun. I love how small that is. You could even make like a little charm bracelet or something. And she's got all different kinds, sizes, really ornate, all the way up to, you know, if you want to make cards for kids for birthdays, which I really love. This large one is the Ornate Flourish Set M014, and I'm really just in love with these flourishes. I especially love this scroll type one here. I think that would be so cool, coming off like the pen quill die set from Tim Holtz. Just using on layouts and boxes, if you could see that on the like side of a box. Really pretty. You could even like pop a pearl or a cameo there. It would just be so pretty. So that's the Ornate Flourish set. Okay, and then next I have M004 Cherub Cameo Set. And this one is exciting as well because cherubs seem to be kind of in style with crafting and whatnot. And it's even got, to me, these almost look like buttons, like vintage buttons that were pressed in. And how cool would that be for like a pair of earrings or something? And there's the cherub, so very pretty. That's the Cherub Cameo Set. And by the way, if you like any of these, go ahead and check out Elegant Embellishments. She has some listed in there for pre-orders, or if you're interested in any, just message her and let her know that you're interested, because I'm telling you guys, these are really high quality silicone molds, and if you look at them really closely, there's like no flaws. I mean, they're really flexible, and nice for what you look for in a silicone mold, and that's why I was so excited about them. Next is the Flourish 6 M026 Clamshell Crest, and it's just a really huge, nice corner. This would be really fun for a large box, or even you know, in a cluster behind flowers on a card, or anything like that. So very pretty. I love how every one is just so different, and the details are just amazing in these. Next is M011, and this is Kitty. I love Hello Kitty. I cannot wait to make some things for this and make some decorative projects out of them. And so what I think I'll do is I'll end up making these out of white and then painting the details on them. So there's Hello Kitty. Very good size, if you can see, like in comparison to my hand. So, and I really love it. It's just so cute. You could even try, you know, pouring glitters in with your resin, and I will be doing a tutorial on that because I've been going crazy watching them on YouTube. So next is the M019 mini bow set. This is a very small bow set, and this will be great for adding bows to your colored images. And so that's what that looks like. All different kinds of shapes, sizes. I think there's a couple on here that look the same, but for the most part, they are all just a little bit different in a little way. So, really cute. That will be fun for some little Easter projects as well. Next I have the M008 Plain Heart Set. Now this one, I plan on using to make heart-shaped macaroons with Decoden projects again, and many uses for this. Valentine's Day, just adding accents to cards. Absolutely love that. So that is the Plain Heart set. I have M018. This is the big cherub, and he is so cute. The wings on this, oh my goodness, you guys, there's so much detail. I'll just show you. There's a lot of detail in the wings, and then he's holding, if you can see that, a bouquet of flowers, and look at his cute little butt. And then over on this side there is a little heart with an arrow, like a double heart with arrow through it. Really pretty. I love that. Think of making Christmas ornaments out of that. Wouldn't that be pretty? And Valentine's Day, actually. Next is the Bird Set 1 M037. This one's very pretty and cute for adding to layouts, cards, shadow boxes, and flower clusters. Several different birds in there. And I'll show you the thickness. They're not extremely thick molds, so you should have, you know, the ease of using them, and getting a really good impression should be really nice. There's the bird set. Next I've got, this is so cute, Kitty with Hat, M031. This will be for Halloween, And I'm actually just noticing this now, but so here she is. She's got a little witch hat, and in her bow is what I just noticed. It is a little pumpkin, like a jack-o'-lantern. And then over here is a little dress. And it's just so adorable. Who doesn't love Hello Kitty? And again, I'm just like, touching these molds is amazing because I've never had such flexible molds. And then she has also included M029. It's flower set 2. It's and it just says hibiscus on it. And this one has several different flowers. These will be great for making custom flower centers. And I also think these will be good for summer themed cards and like Hawaiian themed projects as well. And also spring. You could use this for mixed media, adding some different details to your projects there. That's flower set 2. I've got a ton more here, you guys. So I've got the ornate heart set M005, and this one is a smaller set with very, very small detailed hearts. And I'm going to turn it here so you can see this one up here. It reminds me of like a heart with a keyhole in it. So these will be really nice for making little resin hearts to add to my projects. I'm in love with that. That's the ornate heart set. This next one, Dee was really excited about. I believe she has asked to try to make some Christmas ornaments out of this, and this would remind me of like the Nutcracker Suite paper line. And this one has got really extremely a ton of detail in the ruffles in her dress, which you might not be able to see just from the mold, but that's what she looks like. And she's very large. She's about as tall as my hand, and her facial details and just everything are so gorgeous. So I can't wait to try to make some ornaments out of that, Dee. That's going to be really, really fun. And that's Ballerina M012. Really, really nice mold, and I don't think I've seen a mold like that anywhere. So if you guys are interested in it, please let Dee know. Next, I've got the Flourish 2. This is a heart flourish. And I really love these corner flourishes. I think they'd be great for mixing metallic paints and pigments with your resin to give them a metal finish. So that's what that looks like. And as you can see, there's a heart right in the corner there. Okay, and next I've got flower set 6. This is M036, and it's flower set 6 with 8 roses. So a couple of different sizes of roses on here, and these would just look so pretty in like a 3D bouquet, or like just layered around in clusters on a project. Very, very pretty, and there's so much detail. Can't even describe to you. That one I'd probably use casting resin with, just because of the detail it'll pick up, and it won't distort when you release it from the mold. Flower set 3 is M033, and there's 4 roses on here, and these are a little bit smaller than the one I just showed you. And I think these would be great for making some earrings with, and little jewelry pieces with. So that's what that looks like. There's 4 different ones in there, and they're all just slightly different with the detail. And that is the thickness of the mold. This one I'm in love with. This is M013 Wings, and another extremely detailed mold. Great size, and this will be kind of fun to play with because I have a couple ideas, and I want to keep it a secret so that you guys will be able to see my video. But there's what those 2 sets of wings look like, and the center one I'm almost thinking is like a side wing, so you could add it on a bird or something if you were doing like a side profile of a bird. So gorgeous and very nice size. The wings are very symmetrical, so you get a good impression for both. M015 is her crown set. And these crowns are adorable. Again, will be nice for mixed media. If you ever like add crowns to the top of your like characters or project, birds even with a little crown on top, or your stamped images, especially probably these 2 because they'll fit your stamped images really wonderful. This will be good for greeting farm images probably as well. So I'm just giving you guys some ideas with what I think I would use these molds for, just so you can, you know, have that idea in your head too before you get them. This one's a little different. It's really interesting. It's M003 corset, and what this one is used for is stamping an image onto your resin or clay. And I was also going to try this with ink because I think it might take pretty well just because of the way it's formed and the detail. So it doesn't have you know, a dip in there as like rest of molds do. It just has the lining of the image, so if you pressed it in, I imagine you'd get a very nice impression of that corset. But it's really cute, and then you could just fussy cut it out. So really fun, something different with silicone molding. This one is my favorite set out of all the roses. This is M035 Flower Set 5, and it has 3 3D roses. And these are like probably the most gorgeous flower mold I've ever seen. The detail. And I just cannot wait to make some resin pieces with this. Pretty, right? I love those leaves too. You could even trim off the leaves if you don't want them on there, but I love them. So that one I can see getting a ton of use out of, as well as this one is the Ornate Funky Frame M009. And so my idea with this one will maybe be a necklace piece, because it's got the frame, but the center where your cameo would go is level. So when you pour it, it'll leave the impression for you to put a picture or anything. Also, you could, what you could do is ink the center part up and stamp it, and then cut it out and use it as a template for cutting an image, so that you'd have a perfectly cut image to pop in the center of your frame, and then fill the center up with resin, and you've got yourself a nice jewelry piece. So I'll probably be doing a tutorial on that to explain what I mean better, but Look at how ornate. I absolutely love it. She's really picked out some wonderful different ones here. So that was the ornate funky frame. Got quite a few left here. The next is M042 Eiffel Tower set. This one I am just thrilled and over the moon about because I love anything Parisian. So it's got 3 Eiffel Towers. They're all the same, but you can do 3 at a time, which is nice if you're wanting to make a bunch. This is a very thin mold, so very pliable and easy to work with. I want to make some earrings out of that. So that's the Eiffel Tower set. Next up is the strawberries, and I'm excited about this because I've recently been working on some deco den things, and strawberries are great to add to the tops of your deco den projects or little cakes that you make. And this one is very detailed. It's got all the little seeds on the strawberry and the stems. Love it. Love it. So that's M040 strawberries. This one's very delicate. It is the M041 Flower Set 7, Roses with Stems and Daffodils. And I envision this for spring and Valentine's Day. So there are those. Look at the tiny roses. And with this one again, I'd probably use resin just because you've got some really thin stems to work with. And so when you use resin, like I said, it'll stay crisp and your image won't get distorted because of the softness of clay. And then I've got 2 more left here to share with you. This one's a larger set. It's Flower Set 1, M027, Bow and Flowers. And this is really neat because these are like flower centers to me. And that's probably what they'll be great to be used for. But this one here almost reminds me of a snowflake. So I'm going to try to see if I can get some use out of that for Christmas time as well. But these almost look like a doily pattern. How fun. And then this one has like a dome shape. So it'll be nice for cabochons if you mix your glitter with your resin. And then, you know, you could pour that color and then layer another color over the top, so that when you release it from the mold, you've got a nice little piece. And then there's just a bow with a little tiny center. And then these would be nice with maybe some pearl accent, because it reminds me of the little pearl flatbacks from Dee's shop as well. Okay. So that was the Flower Set 1. And you can never really realize how detailed these are until you use them, because they pick up more detail than your eye can catch just by looking at the mold. And then the last one I've got is Flourish 5, M025 Foliage Crest. And this is a really shabby floral scroll piece of Flourish. And this one, again, would really frame out a project nice. I think it would even be nice to make and bend, and then, you know, as you bake it, you could maybe bake it over a mason jar, and you guys could make jar jewelry. Wouldn't that be fun? You know how you see the jar jewelry for the mason jars, and then they wrap it, kind of wraps around the jar, and then you could put a label here of what you like. But yeah, if you do it with clay, you could also paint it with metallic paint so it looks metal. And then you'd have your like little custom metal piece. And like I said, baking it over a mason jar will give you the perfect shape that you need, so you don't have to worry about bending or breaking it. So hope you guys like that. Again, I will link these Elegant Embellishments exhibit store below so that you can take a look at our shop. And if we can get this video to, let's say, 500 likes, we can get a good idea that, you know, that people are really interested in these, and that way we can help Dee's shop grow as well. And that, you know, that way we know there's interest in these, so maybe she'll even want to stock more. So let me know what you guys think of all these and which ones you would like to see. And also let me know if you have any ideas, because like I said, I'll be doing tutorials coming up on these, so I'm really excited about that. And you all have a great night. Bye-bye.